Today is 13 December 2016, media statement on justice for Lonmin, workers killed in Marikana massacre. It's not about the money, it's about the truth. AMCU welcomes the news that finally the government is recognizing the South African state through its agents have been involved in a gross violation of human rights, namely the planning and execution of Marikana massacre, where 34 mine workers were shot and killed and 78 wounded. The announcement by the president is that the victims will be compensated and some police officers charged is welcomed by AMCU. Even it is very late, we have had to wait more than 4 years for this commitment by the government. However, while we wait on the details before we can express a categorical view on the process to bring healing to our people that suffered a great outrage comparable with the Sharpeville massacre, we must express our concern at the lack of consultation by the government and the Ministry of Police, firstly with AMCU representative of the victim families and the arrested and injured and the community at large. More importantly, we are very concerned that the government wishes to find an easy scapegoat in the form of senior police officers, where we know that the decision to break the strike of the heroic Lonmin workers could only have been taken at the highest level of the state. Furthermore, the bosses of Lonmin are not facing any level of accountability for their role in this massacre, when we know that they urged the state to intervene, provided logistical support to the police, and have particularly failed to hold their managers and directors to account, compensate the victims and address the very causes of the strike, namely the struggle for a living wage and decent living condition for their workers. As AMCU, we are on record for saying that the Falam Commissioner of Inquiry was totally inadequate in getting to the truth of what happened at Marikana. The Falam Commissioner failed to find the real perpetrators of the massacre, those who gave the orders to the ones that pulled the triggers. No amount of money can compensate the victim of Marikana. Healing and reconciliation requires justice. As AMCU, we continue what we know will be a long struggle to obtain justice for the workers and their families in this regard, and given that the government is finally recognizing its complicity in the massacre, we demand a commission facilitated by credible independent body to get to the truth of who at the highest level were responsible for the Marikana massacre. Such a commission should set out the processes and forms of compensation that can bring about a real deep-going process of healing to Lonmin workers, their families, the arrested and injured, and the community of Marikana and the people of South Africa, all of whom have made it to suffer through this massacre. The people of South Africa are forgiving, but not without justice. And for justice, we need the truth. Revoking of Lonmin license. This threat will never address the current exploitation faced by the working class in South Africa, in particular at Lonmin. These threats by the state through DMR is a knee-jerk approach by the state avoiding and protecting the neoliberal economic policies that are persistent and are continually and ravaging our nation. If the government is serious about compliance by these mining houses, they should have commissioned a commission of inquiry regarding the United Nations report on gold smuggling by the South African gold mines. And also they could have intervened in Lily Mine disaster in recovering the container of which is presumed to have the 3 mine workers, and make sure that these mines are accountable. Amandla. Qina msebenzi, qina. Enkosi ndiyabulela.